Lipscomb's doing a great job of getting back and setting their defense.
Davis on the drive, a little bit of contact, no whistle.
12% from three, 0% from Arkansas. It's a tough game right now.
Nelly Davis on the drive. Screen from Brazil. Shot clock's at 3. Davis has to hoist. There's the first hit from three-point.
That little mid-fade, and if his feet are set from 3, wow, great move.
There's Davis again, just crafty the way he gets it.
They have to start speeding their pace up, which could either get them back in this game or it could help the Hogs start blowing them out.
Yeah, you feel like Arkansas would like to play at that pace. There's Davis. You're able to see that one again. I swear his forehead was at the rim. Here's Davis on the drive with the reverse off the glass.
But he didn't finish, and Jackson Fields up slow.
Arkansas
will play with numbers, and that's what Nelly does.
Yep.
He gets to the rim and uses that 6'4" frame. And Johnell Davis, after the pump fake, gets open for 3, and that shot was through. Just his second.
I mean, this is the time of year where you're cleaning some of that stuff up, and knocked down by Davis right there. Really need him to get his shot going.
Made that look very easy.
Nelly Davis needs to see that ball go through the net. It doesn't hurt when it's a...
For people, and then offensively, they've really come along and showed some patience. And that's 2 plays in a row Nelly made.
Can't bog your mind down with, well, am I being selfish or not?
Second chance points. Davis makes them pay.
I tell you, Glenn, just cannot believe, just a freshman.
On the takeaway, look out, Davis. And it's a 15-0 run for John Calipari's team. Davis loads up and knocks in his 3rd triple of the first half.
Built the foundation, Florida Atlantic, and then obviously had an opportunity to come here. Speak of the devil, Davis with another one. Having a great...
Forgot there, picked off by Arkansas. Flan wants to run. Davis lets fly and hits the triple.
And we talked about what happened in the first half, looking the paint and then finding Blackman on the interior, who gives Miami some separation.
Davis slams on the break and knocks down the short jumper.
Knocked down back-to-back threes in the last couple possessions for the Canes.
Davis lets fly and nothing but net.
And you see Davis now starting to assert himself with the Arkansas team to be successful.
He's been that, 19 points a game, 6 rebounds. Straight on Davis. Yeah, that'll rattle in.
And we've seen him step up.
Someone needs to see the ball go through the net.
Yeah, there's a lid on both sides. Will we get it?
Nelly Davis with a corner 3, and then he really shot the ball well in the second half.
Yep.
Flan to Nelly Davis in rhythm, and there's a knockdown 3.
There you go.
And the Roadrunner. Boy, they'd like to have 3 or 4 of those back, and there's Nelly Davis to the basket and scoring his first field goal inside the arc. Roadrunner 16-6 here in the second half. Nelly Davis open look. That looked good out of his hands. 3 threes for Davis. Get that up. Second half off and rolling. Nelly Davis trying to continue this 3-point stroke that has looked so much.
Such a good defensive team. Well, they switch so much, and typically they communicate well, but that's back-to-back possessions. They have not communicated the same side of the court, and it's been fun. Perry all the way out on the floor to give his charges their direction. Davis wide open. Got it! You got to find him. Hurry. Here's Thero on the run. Davis, and he finishes. He's a guy that needs to deeper in the bench. Eduardo Klafke now in the game, number 8 in the powder blue. Johnell Davis drills another. That's his 3rd 3 of the night.
Start 0-4. Someone's going to walk out of here with their first league win. Davis for 3. So how about Adu recovering that time, put his hands up to deflect the pass. Davis pulls it and buries it.
Davis, a step back. Big shot to open up the second. And John Calipari.
It's a big point here in the game for Arkansas. That was good at 3. Johnell Davis said thank you. Davis got it, 3. And that's what you want to see from Johnell Davis as he gets the high 5 for Big C. Davis, corner 3, splash. Calipari once again.
Wanted to go to a lob, it wasn't available. What a huge shot that could be for Nelly Davis. Davis fires, sets straight on, and finds the bottom. That's good action. And Kentucky and Arkansas. Ravi, listen to Rupp. I mean, it's a 180-degree difference of what it was when this game started. And it's going to get quieter after Nelly Davis knocks in a three to lead by 4. The Law hanging this game and continue to score at this level. They haven't done it all year in conference play. Maybe tonight's the night. Nelly hit 18 in his last game. One of his... Ball fake, Davis, floater, got a good ball fake by the physical hero on him, and here's a turnover. Davis lays it up and in, back to 11. How about this?
Studio, they've got to make sure.
Stolen away by Johnell Davis, and he climbs the ladder to throw it down.
And Johnell Davis in Arkansas.
Guarded by Onyema. And Davis with the reverse.
And again, you get to play through the big play, Tom. This reminds me a little bit of that Texas A&M game. Not the same deficit, but you're playing against a team that is playing really well in Arkansas.
The negative energy. Wagner kicks to the wing. 3 good for Johnell Davis. Nelly Davis turning it up in his oysters. Road trip taste test? What do you say?
Let's do it. Maybe right before the game.
Corner 3, John Knox. Abusa's got a mouse in the house down there. Nelly Davis for 3. He rattles it home. And
South Carolina, 23-point win. Otega Owe had 17. Arkansas looking for a surge. 34%, although that clip is up from where they were earlier this year. Davis for 3. 14 for Davis.
Coach John Calipari understands he has some high-level players with some high expectations. You have to deliver. And in moments like that as a player, that's where Adu has to recognize the mismatch and seal Gibbons and get the easy touch. But the basket there by
Johnell. Wagner was looking for the lob instead. Now here's Johnell Davis, his runner, comes to a stop. He's been so smooth.
Well, not only lost they, but they gave up 90 points on 13 made threes, and this is how Arkansas wants to play.
Different in February than they were in December.
Well, guys just going back to their natural position as you see Nelly Davis right here with the steal.
And Davis on the drive, puts it up and in. Davis hesitates and drives, pulls up and scores to make it a 4-point game again.
And he's able to get to his spots and just raise up straight verticality.
Davis with the steal, great anticipation, the slam on the other end, and it's a 2-point contest.
Well, Arkansas just being active. Nelly Davis being the free safety there, seeing it, believing it, and we got a ball.
Arkansas's last lead with 6.5 to go in the first half, all the way to the goal. Johnny Davis.
Davis, the FAU transfer, says he really feels comfortable in the SEC, and you can see why. Open, Davis, knocked down.
It will be huge for your momentum.
Here's Davis! Johnell Davis on cue as Arkansas has opened up the largest.
without Adu Fierro, he was announced this afternoon. He's out with a knee injury.
Nelly from deep. He is feeling it, and Arkansas's got a 4-point lead.
Back in the game in Austin. Davis looking for Ivisic. Big screen, and Davis got free.
Beautiful read by John. Four on the shot clock. Deep three by Nelly Davis. Recognition of the shot clock. Comes around, and that one's rejected. Arkansas off to the races. Nelly Davis. He'll pull up for three. Got it. And Nelly Davis's stroke looks bound. Here comes Richmond back the other way. Long bounce pass across the court. And a blocking foul against Edwards. Nelly wants the basket to count. I think it would at the next. I would say that in the SEC, when Tanner and Edwards are on the court together, that would be the smallest backcourt in the conference. But wow. Davis has played. McLaughlin has 2 fouls.
And remember, Coach Bynington is not worried necessarily about the 2 fouls. He'll let guys play. Handled easily by Arkansas.
Boy, it has just been too easy for the Hogs right now.
They've got guys that can handle the basketball so well, and they can score it going downhill.
Really has expanded this game. Really getting busy, and Damian Fishback will let me know that.
Davis connects.
Nelly knocking down. Nelly Davis can be potent right here.
Oh, Davis going to let it fly. Davis, yeah!
Knocking down. Nelly Davis. So active.
Turnover, though. Davis on the go. Johnell Davis with the left.
That's how you finish right there. He saw the big man trouble.
They have got the foot on the gas. Davis for 3, puts it in.
1, 2, 3, knocking down.
They have fought and got to be in feeling fairly confident, having beaten the Hogs easily just a week and a half ago. The first bucket will go. Kind of lost it trying to make a pass. Now Davis. Boy, and the Arkansas guys driving right into the paint, right at the defense and trying to get Thero, who has had not a terrific year for Arkansas this year. Over 15 points per game, 6 rebounds per game. Nelly Davis, left hand, it goes. To Brakefield, taken away by Davis. And he'll finish it himself. And Adu almost took it away the first time. What a pass. But a little bit behind. Now it goes back over to Davis. Arkansas lost it, got it back. Nelly Davis, the flush, and it's a